Yo, this is Top Flight. We're back on our Dolly Parton journey, and today what we're doing is Coat of Many Colors. This one has to be back in the day. You can tell by the way it looks. This has to be back in the day. Let me see when did she drop this one? 1971.
But I mean, when did she start singing? Like when she was like, is she like one of them? I was 12 years old or 7 years. Like I was young. I wonder what her upbringing is. I know everyone knows, but I don't know. So that's why I'm curious. Like, give me some Dolly facts for those who are fans, cause
her first single was "Puppy Love," released in 1959.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, she been running the game for a long time. She been on top of the game for a long time.
She going. That's
59, yeah. What does oof. Yeah. Let's get it on. Dolly Parton, Coat of Many Colors.
It's also a true story from my childhood. Back through the years I go wandering once again, back to the seasons of my youth, and I recall a box of eggs that someone gave us, and how my mama put the eggs to use. And there were eggs of many colors, but every piece was small, and I didn't have a coat, and it was way down in the fall. Mama sewed the eggs together, sewing every piece with love. She made my coat of many colors that I was so proud of. And while she sewed, she told a story from the Bible she had read about a coat of many colors Joseph wore, and then she said, I hope this coat will bring you good luck and happiness. And I just couldn't wait to wear it, and Mama blessed it with a kiss. My coat of many colors that my mama made for me, made only from rags, but I wore it so proudly. Although we had no money, I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors Mama made for me. So with patches on my breeches, holes in both my shoes, in my coat of many colors, I hurried off to school, just to find the others laughing and making fun of me and my coat of many colors that Mama made for me. And oh, I couldn't understand that, 'cause I thought I was rich. And then I told him of the love my mama sewed in every stitch. And then I told him all the story that Mama told me while she sewed, and why my coat of many colors was worth more than all their clothes. They didn't understand it, and I tried to make them see one is only poor only if you choose to be. It is true we had no money, but I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors Mama made for me, made just for me.
That's a dope song.
She just does it. Like she just, she has a great message. I would have never assumed this. Like I would have never been like, she's going to speak some game. She came from a tough place, you know what I mean? And they even have to, they interpret it. Like we read lyrics. So it's like, I get it right out the gate. 'Cause you know what I mean? There's times you had holy clothes when you were a kid and your parents had to sew it together, you know what I mean? But like, like they're interpreting, oh, she comes from this place and wrote it like this.
So people catch on to it because what she looks like and everything like that, and what, as I said, like what media presents of her does not have this like all involved, but for her to speak about things with love meaning more than the actual riches, and her feeling rich without the actual money and all those different things. I say it's a lot of peace in that. And I'm not saying that, oh, you know what I'm saying, like being poor isn't hard or anything like that, or any of that type of stuff. But I've noticed that people, when you find happiness outside of chasing
Yourself.
the dollar, you know what I'm saying, and you find happiness, well, you can find happiness within yourself and outside of everything else. So if you find happiness within yourself, you can actually be happy whether you have it or whether you don't have it.
Whether
You know what
you're
I'm
here
saying?
or on vacation, like
Yes.
it's you don't need. Everyone's
need
looking
it.
outside for inside validation when you need that inside love to find anything outside. I think, yeah.
Yeah, and you can see it right now, especially on the news today, you know, like all this capitalism and stuff like that. So it's one of those places where you can tell the discomfort of a lot of them because they're crying every day. Like all you turn on TV, it's, oh, he did it, and he and all that stuff all day, and it's like it's they're just fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting, and you can see people who actually have control of their own happiness, and they're super strong.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's why I tell people don't complain. Like, if you don't like your situation, like, do something about it. But if you complain, you're attracting more of that situation. It sucks. It sucks more for some people than other people, but complaining doesn't solve a problem.
And greed is really not the way, because you know what I'm saying, and that's one of those things. I hate the greed piece of it. And so when I see these dudes on TV just greedy, I just like, it's nothing worse. You know what I'm saying? But it's I like the way she wrote that, and I like the way she explained like the code of colors, that it looks different in every different, like it's multiple colors.
Yeah.
And I like that because that brings like equality inside of the song of people, and the stitches sewing them together with love, because the stitches is the love that she said. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So then when she brings everyone in different, whether it's races, backgrounds, religions, anything like that, and you sew it together, but you sew it with love, that is the piece that really stood out to me, that understanding. And then that the kids didn't understand it, but then she was explaining like, well, this means more than any of this stuff that you're buying, because that's just a name on a coat, a name brand, and then just given without love, so
Yeah. It's another analogy to staying true to yourself too. Like, you don't need, it's people with thrift store shop and look fresher than people with name
Ain't that the
brands. You know what I mean?
Ain't that the truth?
Like, subscribe, comment, shout out to Dolly. This
You already know what time.
she's
She's the truth.
she's the truth.